go one way, and that's west. So it is a Thursday. It's supposed to be rainy. Although today came in early because I was told I could if I wanted to, but kind of messed things up, and I'm here before the opener, which, yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is done on phone. You might hear clawing and scratching noises to make certain maneuvers happen. Otherwise, it's held at a wide stance to prevent that. But that comes at the cost of precision, so it could wind up walking into trees, buildings, pits of death, and stuff like that. What would suck is if the person that's supposed to be opening today is taking the day off, because then I'd be waiting a while. But I wasn't told that they weren't coming in. So, I mean, I screwed up my schedule. I'm here earlier than I really anticipated on getting here, but... Okay, I was looking at the terrain here. So, yeah, Alright. There. So, I don't know how long this segment's going to be. And speaking of... Yep, pretty long segment, wasn't it? Anyway, it is a rainy day. See you a little later. And we're back. And why are we so jerky? May not have been the smartest move, but... Alright, now to get off to a proper start. Well, I wasn't 100% sure that the building was... I know it usually opens at a certain time, but I was slightly early, so... That was a very short opening segment, wasn't it? So because I needed to start early to finish a project, my breaks are going to be switched up a bit. Usually during the weekdays, with the exception of Friday, it's break, lunch, break, but it's going to be break, break, lunch. Well, not that far. And go. Oh no, this isn't gonna work, is it? Well, it might. There we go. Seriously? Or how about up here? How about move the player? How about move the player? There we go. Move the player. Amazing how that can work. Now we're close enough we can... Yeah, we should have been close enough. And now we pinball. Why? Because that's how it works. Because it's very difficult to control, especially out this far. I'm going to do a little backwards so we can move forward. Well, it looks like it's not going to last very long. Well, anything to help. And then there's Thanksgiving coming up, an American holiday, last Thursday of November, which of course, with the family, and while waiting for things to happen, probably do the, as I call it, the silent run, which is where I play the game with the mic muted. So you hear the in-game audio, but no microphone. And we can move the player. All right, we need to move. We had a little bit of a move moment. And now we can't move it all. We can move the player. One more. There we go. Oh. And we can move. That's right, move. And over here. Well, we made it, but I think the tree stopped us, and I didn't think we were going to make that, and we did, which was good. Of course, if we can go where I'm pointing, that would even be better. This way, I know it's taking us further away from the equator, but not by much. Blind jump of faith, also known as doing very stupid things. Okay, how about we move the player instead? How are we doing with coal? Oh, plenty of that, but we also have junk to get rid of, which is that, and we're pressing X, which means mean X. Can't talk, because that would be wrong if I could. Another leap of stupidity, and of course we made it that time. Alright, let's see which way we should try going. No, I don't want to whack the water. We're placing a boat, we're placing a boat, we're placing a boat. Interesting idea. Placing a bed. Imagine that. All right, we grabbed almost everything. Now we've got everything. Grab another bed. We got 57 of those, so we're pretty good with that. So, of course, the last break will be the lunch. And that one we got to pay attention to the clock a bit more,
because it's off the clock, and the longer I'm off, the less money I make. Because, I mean, try not to abuse the 15s. But if I'm somewhere where I kind of need to, watching this turn into a nightmare. But if I'm in an area where I need to kind of go a little longer in order to put myself in a good spot, then that will happen. Because perfect, put a hole where we don't need it. Well, that went well. Of course, well, to keep moving forward, if there's a couple of blocks of a drop, I try to jump, because as you've seen, if I don't and just fall to the next block, forward momentum stops. Yeah, we're gonna have to go further away from the equator, although we've been much worse off than this. So, and of course we put me where it's not going to help. Now, why is this so jerky? We're safe. Let's just check the video settings a little bit. I know on the computer it doesn't seem to hold it still. Alright, that's all good actually. I mean, it's not stuttering much. I mean, the frame rate might stutter a little bit. I'm okay with that. But at least it's not stop, load, start, stop, load, start. That very annoying issue that happens. See, even the cow doesn't like it. There's no way around it. As much as I try. Ooh, we made that. So let's use these because we got more. Yep, move the player. Or we can move the player. All right, like I say, you gotta keep an eye on the clock. Move the player. Nice. That was a very good jump. can we... No, I want sword. Keep going. Yeah, we didn't stop. We didn't stop. Keep going. Why are we quitting? I mean, I literally am holding the joystick in the exact same position. Should be no reason for the game to just suddenly stop moving. Alrighty, what should we do? Not where I was pointing. Okay. How about the way I'm pointing? Move the player. Wouldn't it suck if that little bump in the road was a pit of death? That's happened. It's not good. I know I state the obvious, but... Oh, now this crap. The only way to know is to go. It's not as bad this way, although it is now time to call it done for just now. And of course, so we don't fall through the world, because if we're not an exact half-block increment, we fall through the earth and die. We board the boat because it's bigger than a block, so we're safe. Or we quit if we sleep and don't move because we're placed on an exact half-block increment. With all that being said, waiting for the second break. See you then. Unless for some reason the weather clears up. It's showing it might not be an all-day affair. But let's just assume see you next break. And we're back. It isn't raining, but it is very questionable outside. So... it's literally right, oh, of course you do this. Of course it's right on our doorstep, so, well, at least we got that. But that's not the helping, it ain't helping us. None of this is really helping us. It's getting dark. Place. Bad. Okay, we need to move. Yeah, we're gonna just have to sacrifice what didn't come with us. Why must it have pushed me off the bed? We're good. Pressing a button. Come on. Seriously, can we just let me move? Okay, we can keep moving. We didn't stop. All right, mountains need to end on that side of the world. And once again, we're feast and famine with this village thing. The beds are getting a bit low. It took off on its own, and I actually was prepared for it. That was amazing. All right. I'd like to be able to move. And why did we stop? I still don't see a village. Yep. Okay, over here's good. Oh. Then I stop under a tree. Oh, maybe okay. Jump start. Thanks for jumping. That could have been a pit of death, which has happened more times than I care. And we can move more than one position. Not enough, but at least we were able to get to the side here. Okay, I'd like to move. Oh, we've made it to the 6450 kilometer block, so that's good. The mountain's fading away because we can go a little more to the left. Oh, yeah. Bad move. We can move the player. Okay, this way. Come on. Let's, nope, not that way. Okay, that's not a pit of death. This is not me jumping when jump is pressed. Let's check the... Yeah, this is getting good now. Maybe this will get us somewhere. Heading towards our equator, where the math is a little less annoying. You never would think 256 counts away from 0 would do anything to complicate the errors that happen past 4.2 million, but it does. Although in the 2 million range it was more noticeable because the errors were more subtle, but subtle enough you could actually see the issues coming. Bit much there, but whatever. Alright, so it can probably go almost a half day here without having to, before quitting. Alright, it's just back and forth and not really gaining anything, so. Nice jump. I'm glad the jump button did absolutely nothing like it usually does, and that was me just taking too much of a, it was too much yaw there, and eat the food. Alrighty, so gonna do the same shove off routine here, except I'm setting myself up. Alright, the next time is the lunch break. And yeah, apparently good thing I did skip the walk. It was clear, but it's raining now. So, lunchtime. See you then. And we're back. This is lunch. It's definitely raining. And there's a breeze outside, yet somehow this building sounds like that there's a tornado ripping the roof off the place. Like it was creaking away. I look out and the limbs are barely flailing. Amazing how shoddily some parts of this building are made. Been in steel buildings that made less noise than this place. Anyway, one of the tiniest mangroves I've ever seen. And oh, it continues over here. So I guess the weather is now saying that Friday might be kind of crappy too, so might be getting even a bigger jump. Did not get to the boat quick enough, but managed to not lose it. Oh, I hate the sudden mountains that appear. I mean, if they're sudden mountain islands, that's one thing. You can go around them. But when it becomes a giant wall of rock, then no, not good. That means progress will stall like it did in the last one. I did not take time to align my view. That may be a bad thing. We're going to find out. Oh, we got a portal. Always checking for golden apples. Yeah, I could easily get that and make one, but usually that stuff is next to lava. And I set myself up to get trapped and die. And start from the last bed. Oh, look what we need. We needed this village. And that 2-story building. Oh. Why the stomach is growling, I don't know. I'm not really that hungry. That's not what I want. We boarded. We almost lost that one. Yeah, we can move the player a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about the doors not working. Any that open east-west do not work. Just have to walk right through them. Okay, how about over here? There we go. That's the only building in this little section. And we can move the player. And move the player. How does it face this way? Doors face north-south. We can open those if the villager didn't open them already. And move the player. Alright, we're full. Let's just make things a little more colorful. And we can move the player. More than that. Oh, sun's going down. Oh, useless building, and we're trapped under here, so... And we can move the player. Alright, you're not a person I'm interested in. You're a nitwit, and you must also be a nitwit. Alright, we need to move the player. Okay. Go. Oh. Or we could wake the villager like I tried. Nope. Alright, you're gonna have to die then. Don't be an idiot, you die. My survival before yours. Alright, just want to go backwards a little bit. See if we got a farmer in here. Oh, okay. And move the player. And of course, being lunch, I gotta pay attention to the clock. Be sure that we don't go too long. Because I lose out on money if I do. Now, are we going to have a way through here, or is it just... Okay, yeah, we got a way through. May have been worth it. Finally filled our bed slots. So we're good for a while. Food has been restored, more or less. And up. Yeah, we didn't really need to do that. Not liking what I'm seeing. Might be going way north again, but helps in moving forward. So both areas stunk. Sometimes I think, just pillar up through the trees and maybe we'll avoid a lot of this climbing. And sometimes I amaze myself with coming up with something that's actually somewhat brilliant. Yep, keep going. Ooh. Yeah, see, here's a pit that could have been death. Yeah, and we can move the player. Ouch. Yeah, bad. Doesn't seem to be a winner's way, period. Break. Break. No, can't do that. Break. Yeah, we're down to 30. We can break. How about where I'm pointing? Yep, break right there. I think the sun's about to set, which is why I'm kind of stalling this out a little bit. Turn. Hopefully setting it that far back will give us a little running room. Break. Why are we breaking over there? The second block was right. Move the player. Then it quits. All right, we are a little off, but okay, no, we can't go that way. Place. Place. Well, that river made it easy. You know what? It's easier to get out this way. Alright, this looks like it's going to go on for a while. going to do is break. Again, in the shove-off position, possibly tomorrow on Friday, because it's not looking 100% then either. Today was pretty much a washout. Tomorrow, I don't know. So with that being said, see you guys either then or during washer-dryer phase. Although there's a possibility Saturday might not be that good either, for a little bit. We'll see you whenever it is. And we're back. And losing control a little bit here. Are we? Is the boat? Yeah, the boat is. The bow is straight. Just the finger was in the wrong spot. Alright. Go this way because we're heading towards zero. It's washer dryer phase finally. And I'm doing it in the morning instead of the evening because it's supposed to get a bit stormy, and it's quite, and you know, I was about to say something, but it leads into what I was going to say anyway. Now is there is one almost surefire way to prevent a storm from causing any inconveniences, and that's get everything done early that requires power. That way, when the storm hits, you will never lose your power. Because if you actually plan on something and it's during a storm, that's when you lose power. So if you plan ahead and get everything you need done right then and there, then you'll know you'll never lose power. So that's my tip to anyone who wants to be sure to get anything done before a storm hits that requires electricity. That was a big mushroom island. And I repeat this every once in a while, is wish those came when the sun was setting, because monsters don't spawn on those unless there is a lush cave that is on or near the surface in which monsters can spawn and can get to you. But that's more of the exception than the rule. Kind of like, almost like doing all the important stuff that you need to do that requires electricity before a storm hits to ensure that you don't lose power. And dolphin being in... Alright, that's not really the way I wanted to do it, but... There we go. Yeah, I don't like the way that it is done. Pressing. So I'm gonna... So... I should be on the block where the torch is if the game is smart. Sometimes it isn't. Look at that, exactly on 0. And sleep.
Yeah, that actually worked. I like to face the direction that we are actually going in, but I'm okay with that. But we had a false hope of of land, but it's also okay that there's not land, because that just speeds up everything just that much more. Plus, I also plan on getting some extra distance in during our North American, well, I should say United States holiday of Thanksgiving, which is this coming Thursday, because be around with family, and I'm sure they don't want, and I don't really want to put private conversations in a video. That's a thing obviously shouldn't do. So have the quote-unquote silent run. I think I might have already said this stuff, but people jump around the video, so sometimes repeating is worth doing. So what I might do is, I'll go this way because we have birch on this side. So, put it in what I call silent run. That's where I mute the microphone, so the only audio you hear is the game itself. Yeah, it seems to be counterintuitive here. Let's see what happens. It looks like the roof forest came to an end, so that's good. Here we go with non-cooperative terrain. No, I'm not swimming. Okay. You got up. That's all that matters. Brake. Brake. Alright, how are we doing with the... Alright, we're not doing too hot with this stuff either, so... Go through the tree, we can get through this a lot faster. Well, we could have moved. Yep. Yeah, it's flatter down there, but also the hill goes away from us, so it defeats the purpose. Or how about where I'm one? Right there. Probably sort it up again. Of course, that's what happens. No, I don't want that. But you did what I was looking for. Okay, how about... Get enough, I guess.
Of course, we choose the wrong direction. There's no other way it would work. How about we move? That's better. More than one position. I see what might be an end to this. Over here. Good. Oh, I see what could be an end to your life. So we won't go that way. It comes out this way. Okay, jump. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad move. And that's when the food bar goes down a half tick too many. So 40-60 kilometer drive. Yes. Maybe this one. Oh, they both look like it's open. How about this way? This way? That helps. Alright, so let's just put the bed down. This junk that. Sleep there. Smart or dumb move? Let's find out. And let go. Might have been okay. Kid can jump. Okay, we stopped. That time we did stop because I was not sure if that was we're gonna fall into a pit of death, which is up ahead here. Oh, it's got water, but nope. One position. Thank you. Move the player. Nice. But we looks like no matter which way we go, it's not good. Move the player. Oh well, actually we might be doing okay. Alright, that was, yeah, I was hoping, but okay. Player moves. Oh, opening. I mean, not all roof forests are terribly bad. I mean, if they have a river going through it, or don't have mountains in them like this one seems to have. Alright, we're gonna take the detour, hoping it continues. This is when I'm willing to go a little out of the way so we don't have to deal with the roof forest, because it still has the old light values for when monsters spawn. That's why I don't make too much of a big deal about the mangroves, although I try to avoid them if I can, but if not, oh well. Monsters still spawn at half full intensity in the roof forest. See, it was worthwhile getting a little out of the way and possibly crossing that 256 mark there, which we definitely are. But means moving and not dealing with a roof forest. I'm okay with that. Oh, that's much better. I'd rather go through a swamp. Usually it's a lot better. And, okay. I was gonna say it's pretty quick. The washer come to an end. Usually I can hear the mechanical timer, but I didn't this time. And like I said, since I'm just doing things a little out of turn because of a potentially bad storm, I am doing this, well, on Saturday morning instead of during evening. And while I'm doing this at this very moment, Watch Me Suck at Bowling is processing. Usually I process that video, and then when it's over, process this one. It's going to be a little different this time. Over here. I thought that was small enough, but I would rather go where it's a little wider so we can move along. Move the player. Too much yaw, I guess. Village, can we get there in time for a free bed? go too far. Move the player. Yeah, this farther hut we'll use as the free bed, which is what I was eyeing to begin with. But I wanted to grab some beds before we continued. Okay, how about move the player? Over here. Here we go. Alright, we're full. Nope. Nope. Looking for the farmer. Well, it might be pointless at this point. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, like I was gonna make that. Didn't see any smithies. Yeah, no and take enough to fill. Actually, let's do this. That way we can take that. For some reason I gotta aim closer to myself when I put a boat on ice, but in water it has to be practically as far away as I can aim, or it deems it too close. Hey, that was a good run. That was a very good run. A little iffy in the beginning, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, we don't need beds, so yeah, this is a pointless village. Player. Yeah, that's bad. Ice spikes. Up this far, that's not good. Some of these areas might have ice and we can't get going. Like here, we just suddenly stop moving for some reason. Or where we position. See if we can get it back. I heard the timer that time. Why are we stopping? We're supposed to be... Okay, how about where we are? How about we... not place blocks where I'm not standing. This is annoying. Again, we're... Oh, well, this is bad. One of these positions should work. I need to move the player. The player needs to move. Almost at a point. Okay, that's not going to work. Yeah, we can't be stopping where the polar bears are. That's bad. Oh, come on. Nope, I don't want to duck. I want to be moving the player. Why are we not moving the player? Move the player. Move the player. Wow, I hate this biome. pressing. Okay, we can escape it this way. Well, this is better than nothing. This way. This way. Turn the boat. Good enough. Place, sleep. How about sword? The one I was pointing at. Go. Move the player. Jump, jump, jump. Jump button pressed. Might mean jump. Jump. Alright, stop, stop, stop. This time there's no timer sound. And we're on a solid block, so we're safe where we are. Next up is dryer phase. See you then. And it's dryer phase. Well, well, I'm surprised we actually kept going, which was good. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Nope, that isn't working. That's a dead end. Alright, how about turning in this direction? Here we go. Okay, not a dead end. Ping pong area, but not a dead end. We can turn. Oh, no, 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 no. It's just going to keep going. May or may not be the best. We'll find out. Although we could probably... Nice jump! Glad the jump button did absolutely nothing. Now, I press the magic jump button. Jump should happen. Let's try it. Ready? Jump! Yay! And move the player. What do we look? Yeah, I wanted you to stop. How about away? It's away. Not the best, but it is away. Would it work? Why are we stopping for no reason? Most of that went all right. It's the long haul. And hoping we can get to 6480 to really set us up to go a bit, the Thanksgiving part, to go a bit into the 6.5 million territory. it, because that time we don't want to move the player. I chose that spot because it was a jumpable thing. Go. It's getting dark. Boat. Bed. Place. Sleep. Next. Oh, this turned out to be nothing. Well, it gets us a little further. Over here. Let's see what this does for us. I was going to say for a minute, micro movement not acceptable, but I was able to clear that jump that we needed to make. No, that would be dumb. And we're pressing buttons. Actually, let's just... This gets us out. are here. Oh, okay. Now we can move the player. Alright, that would have just been a minor... That would have been a minor Dave Grohl. Kind of like that one. And we're moving the player. Close to the 6470 mark. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $64.70 kilometers. Hoping to get to 480 kilometers before the dryer stops. Or it's at a point that it's going to stop and we're not at a viable point to keep going. This will definitely help us get there. So what we'll do here, because it's just easier to do it this way, boat went a little further than anticipated, but it's not a big deal because it's amongst the north-south axis, which we can freely move. I know he could just go out there and place blocks on the kelp, but it's just easier to plop it on solid blocks instead of making the bed for it. I'm going to take a little performance hit just so that, just to make it a little easier. There. That we're already 15% of the way towards the 6480 kilometer block. Of course, I measure that percentage by the 10,000 in terms of the physical, actual block count instead of kilometers. Definitely is boring, but it of course keeps us getting us faster towards our destination, or hoping for at least the alternative goal, which is to reach the farthest point where quote-unquote normal travel is possible. And like I said, when I get to that 8.3 plus million block area, when I'm getting close, I'll look up the exact number, and we can go to the exact number in the negative direction, because positive numbers start at 0 and the negative numbers start at 1. So the striped farlands, that I do know, because it's the bit depth of most videos, is 60,777,216. We can go to that number in the negative direction. And because 0 starts in the positive direction, if we were going east, the striped farlands would be at 16,777,215. Well, that would actually be the last block that you could go. Then 16 would be the striped farlands, whereas 16 is the last block in the negative direction, and 17 is where the striped farlands would go. That's in the land of bits and bytes. 0 is a positive integer, even though 0 is 0. to... no, we didn't want to board. We want to take. Too much. Okay, these micro-inch movements per jump is not acceptable. Alright, that was a pretty good go. And our view is slightly off kilter. So like I said, when it's controlling the boat, it does make a difference. The way the boat's going in some strange direction, or it'll move at a much lesser angle in one way than the other. That's because my view is not straight on with the bow of the ship. And because of how things work this far, on the north-south, we only need a 1 block wide opening for the boat to pass through. Too far. Move the player. Jungles are hit and miss. Sometimes they're easy. Sometimes they're just like going through a normal forest, and sometimes they're a major pain because they're cliffs and they're practically mountains. That one's just an island. It's gonna pillar, make a little landmass off the boat, but don't need to do that. Sweet. Yeah, board it. Well, because of all that ocean and some of that nice ice pack, we're already at 60% in terms of heading into the next 10,000. 6480 kilometers out. Well set up to hit 6.5 million next time. It's not good. This might be dumb. I have a feeling I could have just went around. Yep. Oh. Thought it was a monster. Just a turtle. 77% of the way there. Well, when farlands used to be a thing, the western farlands, it would have been just, all the biomes would be ocean. Turned out to be nothing. Again, making the micro jumps, micro movement, not acceptable. Place. How about? All right. How about we move the player? Move the player. Almost looked at an Enderman. Nice jump. Let's try jumping. How about we jump when jump button is pressed? Okay, go. Move the player. Seriously, I did not hit sword. I hit the jump button. Great. I was going to ask if we are on the water enough, as part of the boat was touching the land, which would have prevented us from moving if we were too much on land. North, south, no problem. Chose the wrong way to go. Move the player. Once again, hit jump, nothing happens. Move the player. That was me being too late. That's continuing or not.
player. Nice jump again. Place. Junk. How about we move the player now? Place the boat. Is that a challenge? And we made our ultimate goal, the 6,480 kilometer block. Now we're just adding on to make for, I'm trying to talk and play a game at the same time. That's why the big celebrity YouTube Minecraft players make money, because they can do both. Break. Yeah, since we made our goal, then check the dryer, see how much time is left. Still think there's a bit. Quite a bit. nice changing color. Actually, this worked before, so let's do it again. Like I say, I usually like to place them facing the direction we're going, but it actually seems to be easier to board the boat if we just do it north-south, then just watch the numbers to see if we're going in the right direction. Seems that island's going to the right, so we're going to the left. Oh, I was going to check the dryer, but I didn't. Next time. Now it's coming out in this direction. Looks like we kind of stuck going this way now. It doesn't seem to want to end. Although it seems there might be a river flowing through. And this way as well. Yeah, that's a village we can't. We're not going to. That's a project village. Oh, it's got a smithy. Now we have to. At least for that. Yeah, grab the block, then maybe we can place them down.
That'll... Yep. Yep, this way. Watch it be not worth doing. Just watch. You can move the player. Take that and put it out of there. And... okay, that was worth it. That is almost dead, so that's definitely worth it. The armor is holding up just fine. I'll grab these just because. This is in the wrong place. There we go. Press X. There we go. Board the boat. Well, I found our way out of climbing big mountains, although I shouldn't have said that yet. I might have jinxed it by saying that.
those jumps. Let's try it again. We're jumping. Yay, jumping. Look at how we got across a gap by jumping. It's the player. Yep. That time I missed the button altogether. Alright, this is important. We need to jump. There we go. Last time that didn't happen, we died. On what looked like a innocent little drop, just like that one. Or how about bed? I didn't want torch, I wanted bed. Alright. Oh yeah, we got a while. Of linens and what have not. There's a little extra time on the dryer. I see it's easier this way. Yeah, I know it was last minute, but mountain's a little less on this side.
Jump. Geez, we might even get to the 5490 kilometer block. No, the 6 is the 6 million. Yeah, the 6 is the 6 million, or the million part, I'm trying to say. Alright, this is not working. One position. Okay, one position, thank you. How many millions of times do we have to ask for that? Okay, how about we move the player? There we go. This one. The tunnel actually is the way to go. This torch will make sure that it stays the way to go. Okay, move the player. Move the player. Too much yaw there. Wasn't good. big of a pit that is, but you know, it ain't that big here. Still going this way. Move the player. Yeah, enough pressing our luck. Let's save. Alright, I'm actually going to look at the dryer when we get to 6490. Because we had a lot of help at the with a ton of ocean and ice that made it possible to go a little further than normal. In just the part of the stint that we normally do, which is, of course, the washer dryer phase. Your extra bits in the beginning definitely, obviously, helped. These jagged mountains are not helping. Rare moment that we have a cool feature to just boat through. This is the third time that's happened. Just the third time in this entire series where there was a cool cave that we could just boat our way through. And as I say, I usually don't bother with these ships, but being that this is completely on land, we'll take a look. That, and we grab all of that. I think we found the payload, so because there's one chest that has valuables in it, and since that one had valuables in it, I think it's safe to say that we found the chest that we were ultimately looking for. One will have a treasure map, which in this objective is pointless. Just like how we skipped the woodland mansions. I think there were 3 of them. Oddly enough, Woodland Mansion appeared before the first ever jungle ruin, which is very strange. 75% of the way there on this next 10,000. 10K. move. Alright, one of these ways. Does this even go anywhere? Yep. Alright, my finger slid down, so yeah, no jump because didn't hit the button. Now we can move more than one position. That would be good. Yeah, if I only just saw this. There's some time wasted. You know what, since yeah, we'll skip it. I mean, we got a ton of golden apples. We don't need to. Oh! Move! We need to be moving the player. The player is not moving. Move! Move! Press jump and nothing happens. That jump was not expected. It threw me off a bit. Jump. Jump. That was good. All right, 96%. Next week, we'll look at the dryer again.
Getting low on beds. Too bad that village was a project. Keep going, actually. Well, it looks like this way's the easier way. 99.5%. Figures. And there we go. The 6490 kilometer block. So next sleep we'll check the dryer. We gotta have nothing but cliffs, and more cliffs to not get to 6.5 million in the next episode. Oh, that was worth it. But this, okay, this is not, but up ahead is okay. Move the player. Definitely not. Nice jump. I wish the jump button worked. Village. We gotta go backwards a bit. Alright, the jump button needs to be jumping when jump is pressed. Move the player.
Move the player. Kinda need this village. Move. Move. Actually, while we're here, move. Pressing, pressing, pressing. Probably should do job. We're in position. Yep, you're a project. Not worth the effort. Move the player. Just move the player. Try it. First, this. Next. No, we want to trade. And that's... And useless building. Continue. Jump. Move. Right this way. Move. Go. Now we could have afforded another trade with the farmer. Bit of a waste of time, but again, I don't see anything out there. While I'm waiting, I'll check the 2 more sleeps. And then we call it good. Just gonna wait for that to touch that. We'll go slightly below it. So 2 more sleeps. We'll check this one because it's right here. Yeah. Yeah, before the precision errors became too much. We did use the nether, although most of the time it hindered more than it helped. On rare occasions it actually provided enough terrain that we could actually advance. It's actually faster to not use the nether. For this particular objective. And it just keeps on going, but this looks like a... Well, then I see it spawning in. I was gonna say this looks like a jungle that's probably gonna be somewhat easy to navigate. How about sword? How about moving the player? You're not moving the player. How about moving it this way, the forward direction? Nope. Do the tree thing. There's the tree. This might have been going a little too far, though. Oh well. Should have just rode that vine down. Yeah, I said pain. Some of these are a pain, others are good. Of course, this had to be the pain. Yep, jumping. Over here. Getting closer towards moving. Jump, pressing the button. I'm not even literally haven't moved my finger. Over here. Player moves. How about... damn it. I see water. That may help us. Stupid jump button. Come on. Wow, I'm surprised you didn't let me fall in that pit. brake. So what we're going to do is going to place a bed here, torch here because we can. Lastly, move the player. Here. How about here? Brake. 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 Ooh, that hurt. I didn't think that was a drop. Move the player. Move the player. Oh, jeez. Alright, nope. Ducking is not the correct answer. Good. 2 jumps that actually mattered, and you actually got it right. Let's make it a strong finish. I know the end of the run is coming, especially when it tells you the battery is running dead. Go. Any moment now, the sun should be setting for our final moments here in this particular episode. We're going to be 50% of the way through the 6494 kilometer block. $64.95. Yeah, the last digit in the kilometers is the first digit in the percentage for the 10,000s that I go by. So we are definitely set up to go past the 6,500 kilometer block next episode easily. How many 10,000s past it? Wait and see. Oh, there's the sun.
Alright, this ought to be it for now. So, boat here. Beaches itself, pretty much. Bed. This. Junk. This. Alright, so 6,496,066. That is this adventure in one way, with the very interesting, very micro start to the whole thing in this episode. This is George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.